So, to the surprise of literally no one, and I'm not exaggerating, all of us predicted it. The news was about as shocking as waking up and seeing a 15% chance of rain. After Nintendo dropped their $80 price tag for a Mario Kart game of all things. Sorry, Nintendo. The only racing I'm going to be doing is racing straight to Google next time I want to play your games. The entire gaming community had a mental image of every CEO rubbing their greedy hands together, excited to come home to their wives and celebrate their new bonus. I mean, are you surprised? I'm not surprised. My reaction was, well, at least my next video title won't take much effort. I'm sure Microsoft took their decision to raise the prices of their consoles and accessories with very careful consideration on the very day they revealed it. Not next month, not next year, effective immediately. Very careful consideration. That's PR speak for, yeah, fuck it, Nintendo did it first, can't blame us. You just know they've been sitting there all camped out waiting for the first company to pull the trigger. Now you can't make the argument that, well, Nintendo is raising their prices because of quality. Right. Because they're only raising the prices of their most premium games. I'm sure Mario Kart isn't going to be like any other Mario Kart game. I'm sure robots and wheelchairs is going to be Nintendo's next new hit IP, just like ARMS, standing shoulder to shoulder with Splatoon and Animal Crossing, adding to the pantheon of Nintendo's greatest characters. Who said gaming was creatively bankrupt? Chibi Robot? Yawn. Star Fox? Boring. F-Zero? Don't make me laugh. Kid Icarus? Get with the times. Nothing says taking risks and innovation like rubbing Joy-Cons across your lap in a game of crippled Robot Rocket League. Just trust Nintendo, guys. Iwata, he took a pay cut to keep Nintendo fully staffed. Remember? Trust Nintendo. This new Nintendo, they're the same, guys. They're not hoarding all of your money because they expect it to soften the blow of another Wii U catastrophe. They're investing it back into their studios, and that variable pricing is only there to keep up with the cost of development so they can keep bringing us value. It has nothing to do with greed. It's not like gaming isn't the biggest, most profitable form of media in the entertainment industry. I mean, come on. Leave the multi-billion and multi-trillion-dollar companies alone. I got an idea. How about not ballooning the market with overproduced garbage? How about, I don't know, get your fucking budgets in check? Who asked for $300 million games? This isn't the 2000s anymore. This isn't the jump from PS1 to PS2, the 64 to the GameCube, the Xbox to the Xbox 360. No one gives a shit. Graphics peaked a decade ago. Arkham Knight looks like it could have came out this year and current hardware eats it for breakfast. Expedition 33 was made by 33 people. The rising development cost argument doesn't work anymore. Remember that jump to 70? How long was it until every other company was doing it? How many of them still had microtransactions? Did the quality of those games increase? I swear, console fanboys have amnesiac protagonist syndrome. If we're really willing to hand-wave this away, blame tariffs and shit, we really do deserve to be ripped off. Literally, a week ago, my dumb ass was praising Game Pass, and I'm not some shill, okay? I don't swear allegiance to any company. Console wars mean shit to me. I just thought it was a good deal. I gave Microsoft the benefit of the doubt because we're already renting our games individually for $70 a pop. Game Pass was going the lesser of two evils route by only requiring us to pay $20 and rent a library of games. Screw it, I'll bite. I'll play a game or two, then cancel my subscription right after. Everybody wins. We win by not having to spend out the ass for new games, and Xbox wins because 30 million active users are paying for the cost of development on top of all the acquisitions. Say what you want about Game Pass killing console sales, but Microsoft is making money hand over fist with Game Pass while still being a great value proposition. Microsoft had one job, the same thing Valve has been doing, absolutely nothing. They could have done nothing, and they could have secured the W. They already had a good thing going. Phil Spencer even said it himself. Xbox lost the most important generation. When everyone built their digital libraries and locked themselves into those ecosystems, he knew people wouldn't just go out and buy an Xbox. It wasn't about bringing players into the Xbox ecosystem. It was about bringing the ecosystem to the players. It wasn't a genius move. It was an obvious one. Console exclusivity doesn't help sales, it stagnates them. The market is oversaturated. The amount of people who play games today dwarfs the player base from 20 years ago. Growth has been exponential. Console exclusivity is a relic of the past. Software sales are the only thing that matters, and you want to sell that software to as many people as possible. If you look at consoles from the PS2 and the Nintendo Switch, it clearly caps out at like 150 million units. I thought Microsoft understood the assignment. But just like these backwards ass companies always do at this point, make one good decision, followed by the absurd, most self-sabotaging choice to burn it all to the ground. Now, no one is going to buy an Xbox. I swear you love to see it. You can't make it make sense. It's like a wolf when they devour their prey. It has nothing to do with morals or logic. They don't see a victim, they see their next meal. You can't fix a structure that by its very nature is working as intended. Just like you can't change how a wolf hunts its prey. You can only control your survival instincts for when that wolf decides to stalk you in the fields ready to rip your throat out. That's the reason we're so aware why no one is surprised. It was to be expected. Now I have a strong nostalgia for Xbox. Those days of playing Halo multiplayer with my friends and family are some of my most fondest memories. But let's be serious here. Really, who the hell is actually going to go out and buy an Xbox now? $600 for an Xbox Series X. $500 was already a stretch, and $80 for games? I was barely buying $60 games. $70 was already more than I was willing to pay, so when I see $80, well, I just laugh. I guess I'll see you in 300 years when I'm finally finished with my backlog. The entire reason I bought a Series S is because it was the cheapest avenue for me to jump to new consoles. Otherwise, I would have stuck with my Xbox One S while I saved up enough money to buy a PC. Now it's $379 for a Series S? Microsoft, are you on drugs? Are you smoking meth? No amount of alcohol could impair me enough to take that ugly bitch of a price tag home with me after a late night at the bar. You were dead last in this generation, and your one chance this holiday for parents to look at the price of the Switch 2 and the price of the PlayStation and say, you know what, my kid's getting an Xbox. And you blew it. And you want to know the best part? They announced this on the first of the month when everyone is out paying their goddamn bills. What's Game Pass going to be? I'm going to call it right now. $30 a month. Fuck Xbox. Fuck Nintendo. And fuck PlayStation. Because you know they're next. $80 for something remastered edition. Buy a PlayStation, folks, because we have Astrobot. I never thought in my wildest dreams that I'd see a console go up in price halfway through its life cycle. But that's just how the world works now, I guess. And you wonder why people are so happy on PC. Why you don't see this crazy shit on PC. Why everything's cheaper on PC. Because companies know that if you fuck with a PC player, they'll just pirate your shit. Talk to me in the comments.